welcome to the town of Bicester. We're in Oxfordshire and it's episode 48 of Rate the Darts Venue. By the way, this sofa, it did have me fooled. I actually did press it, and yeah, it is brick, rock hard. Had me fooled for a second. Bloody hell. Well, I have not seen one of these in years. Incredible. First time I've seen one of these old red phone boxes appear to still be used for the original purpose in quite a while. Well, it's Oxfordshire, but the barber is a West Brom fan. West Bromwich Albion, fair enough. And just when you thought Bicester was affluent, well, I've been walking around Bicester for about 10 minutes and got to be honest, I had a perception it was quite a posh town. I don't really know what I based that on, other than it's Oxfordshire. That's probably ignorance on my part, and it's got a fancy, famous designer brand clothing outlet. But I mean, it's hardly incisive research. But yeah, this town centre ain't exactly amazing. But we're heading to the Lamb Inn today for episode 48 of Rate the Darts Venue, and it's a bit down this road, so I'll see you there. So there's Bicester High Street from the opposite end, and there is the Lamb Inn. Traditional free house, so it's not going to be your typical Green King fare. Let's take a look and see what the Lamb Inn has to offer us. Episode 48, Rate the Darts Venue. Before I cover the value section, because we're in Bicester, land of the designer wear, I've asked the price. Designer beer, pint of Peroni, £4.60. I mean, it's not that bad for a pint of Peroni, but as you'll see, it's vastly more expensive than the beer I've just ordered. And does it really taste that much nicer? Amazes me people pay so much more for these beers. But £4.60, not too bad, not too bad. Value section, well, pint of Carlsberg, £2.75. £2.75. I wonder if that's because it was during the day. The woman behind the bar said they've recently been taken over and brought the prices down. So hey, happy with that. Roast chicken crisps, £1.20. So a bit pricey that, but it's a grab bag. And when you're charging £2.75 for a pint, I think it gives you a bit more latitude with the crisp prices. So it's £3.95 for the in total. Tempted to go for 9 out of 10 because of the £1.20 crisps, but change from £4, grab bag of crisps, it can only be a 10 out of 10 for value. Okay, let's check out the board at the Lamb Inn Bicester. Well, it's a Winmau Pro SFB, so it's not an absolute top of the range board. You know, and there you can see the staple between each treble ring, between each treble segment. A bit more metal around the bullseye, and they haven't got the nice fancy numbered ring, have they? So yeah, it's not a top of the range board. However, it is in superb condition. Absolutely super condition. I'm wondering if this board's recently changed. I know this pub's recently changed owners, so I wonder if they got a new board. Brand spanking new condition. So I'm going to give this board 9 out of 10. Well, free pool on a Monday from 5 o'clock, which compensates slightly for the fact that it's £1.50 a game of pool. So many places have seized the opportunity to increase to £1.50 at the point that they've installed a card reading machine on their pool table. But it does look like a good table, I will say that. Okay, well, these seating booths have all got little TV screens, so this would just be a fantastic place to watch football. See all the various booths down there, all with their own screen, and a large screen. Quite clearly all set for the Euros here. Bicester Marketplace, early 1900s. Wow, love these old pictures. Yeah, general atmosphere and environment, for me, it's a 9 out of 10. Okay, darts setup time. I'm getting quite a rugby vibe in this pub, by the way. But I am extremely excited to talk about this darts setup. Look at that, absolutely fantastic setup. So we've got a board surround, good quality board surround. It's like felt. The lighting is as good as I've seen lighting. It's a full surround built in, but it's really bright. The board is illuminated, and I love this sort of cavity darts cabinet. I mean, it's so deep. Don't know if that demonstrates how deep it is, but the board is right back within this sort of, I'm calling it a cavity, sort of recessed cabinet. Absolutely brilliant. Super, super setup. We've got an electronic scorer, if that's your poison, or scoreboard with chalk, no dramas. So where is the oche? Is there a physical oche? That is all we need here for surely a perfect 10. And alas, I genuinely, and I'm being absolutely genuine here, I genuinely spent several minutes looking for the oche. I wondered, that little line there, can you see it? I wondered, is that it? Surely not, and it isn't. And I thought, wow, and I basically gave up on there being one. And I thought, how can a setup this good not have an oche? We're a strip of tape away from very, very high quality. And then I noticed this little bracket attached to the cabinet. And I got quite excited because I've not seen one of these before. They are laser oches. Simply press the button and guess what we've got? We have an oche. Clearly tells us where to stand. Absolutely brilliant. Very clever idea. Could be quite good for at home as well if you don't want to put tape down on the floor. The only issue I see with it is initially the line was about here and I thought, there, roughly where my foot is, and I thought it's just too close. And it turns out this can be moved. So if you look at the now, I get that you could have kids playing and stuff and maybe want to be a bit closer, but for me, that should be fixed. I don't know if it's built in if it's designed in a way, but it can be fixed. So all it takes is some prat in the pub just to push it, change it, and you don't know whether you're standing from the right place. So with these laser oches, like never before, you need a tape measure with you, that's for sure. But hey, you could move a darts mat, I suppose, couldn't you? You know, if you were that way inclined. So hopefully people don't really just abuse it. But I measured it out unscientifically and believe that I've got the right distance here. So we've got a laser oche. Absolutely, I don't know how much these are, they're cool. Anyone ever seen one before? Anyone like them, dislike them? Let me know why. For me, dart setup, it's a 10 out of 10. Okay, well, in the home of the designer outlet of Bicester, you've just had a guy with 3 darts and a Primark t-shirt. But it's now time for the Lamin double top challenge. this setup justice. I'm not going to blame the board there. I don't think it was a bounce out, I think it was more of a fallout, as in just back down. I am nervous about this laser hockey because I haven't got a tape measure with me, but I do believe I've got it right. This is not an episode I want to be marred by a poor double top challenge. There we have it. It's dart number 10. Series average across the screen, and it's, in summary, a 9 out of 10 for general atmosphere and environment, 10 out of 10 for dart setup, 10 out of 10 for value, 9 out of 10 for the board, and it's a total score of 38 out of 40 for the Lamb Inn, Bicester, Oxfordshire. See you next one.